Welcome to the analysis of Vignette 3. In this Vignette, Pete is coaching two elite rowing athletes, Abigail and Tom, 25 and 26 years old, for a rehab session. Pete has worked with both of them for over 4 years and knows them very well. Both have had lower back problems, and Pete had designed a program to increase their core strength and robustness. Pete asks how they have been progressing with the program and communicates the aim of the session before allowing them to start their session. There are 5 main themes in this video that are generally regarded as philosophical and psychological competencies. The coach listens to the athlete, he's committed. He makes the session fun, the coach considers their perspective, and he engages in self-reflection on his philosophical approach. When I interviewed you, the stakeholders of the UKSCA, to discuss what you saw in this vignette, here's what you said in regards to these 4 themes. The coach listens to the athletes. In general, you've identified how he's focused on listening to the athletes and how he allows them to talk about their perception and experience of the program. He listens to the feedback from the athletes without trying to cut across them and without trying to tell them why he's done what he's done, because loads of coaches do that. He doesn't. He goes, well done, great to hear. Now let's do the program. And another reply was, he gave plenty of opportunity for the athletes to speak and to share what was on their mind currently, but also what was generally on their mind. Theme number 2, he's committed to the athletes. You identified how he creates trust and respect in the athletes and also how he genuinely cares for them, which expresses his overall commitment to them. One reply said, the minute he walks into the room, they're engaged. Like the guy on the Swiss ball, openly changes body language. He turns around to face the coach when he comes in. They're straight away engaged with him. That's a tremendous trait to have as a coach. Obviously, they have a huge amount of respect for him. The care he has for them was brilliant. He generally does care. The 13th theme, he makes the session fun. Here you mentioned that he was able to create an environment that was effective and also enjoyable for the athletes. I suppose the one thing I didn't mention in the overall was the consideration about training efficiency, as well as creating an environment with training content that is fun, engaging, and enjoyable. So there's something there that is quite credible. The 4th theme, he considers their perspective. What you identified was that he was able to make decisions on their training priority by understanding what is important to the athlete, which is performing in their sport. Some of the responses, the first one here is his understanding of their needs and the fact that he's cut the session short because of their sport is rowing, and he wants them to row well today. This is showing outstanding emotional intelligence and the fact that it's not about him as a coach, it's about the athlete. It goes back to the, trusting relationship, adaptability, flexibility, but also understanding the role as an S&C coach that he plays in the broader program. And the last theme, he self-reflects on his philosophical approach. Here you identified how Pete's reflection focused on improving his coaching to more positively impact on his athlete. He takes into account both his and the athlete's perspective, aiming to identify opportunities to become more athlete-centered. One reply states, he started out by reflecting on how the athlete comes first, which is brilliant. And then there's almost like a little self-confidence issue there, that he wishes he could get more buy-in and build a relationship with some of the athletes. He genuinely does care, and that comes through even in his reflection. I mean, it was just fantastic about how much he wanted to make an impact on his athletes. Thanks for listening to this analysis.